welcome back to Pure Nebraska. On Mondays, we like to hear from the farm organization called the Alliance for the Future of Agriculture in Nebraska, or AFAN.
Today, AFAN is connecting us with the Farm Bureau Foundation to talk about the importance of agriculture literacy. And joining us now is Megahn Schafer, and she is the Executive Director of the Nebraska Farm Bureau Foundation. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet.
So our topic today is about teacher education, ag literacy. So what is ag literacy?
So an agriculturally literate person understands the intersection of agriculture and food, the environment, and the economy.
Okay.
And we are a staff of 4 full-time people, and so we try to take our ag literacy programs across the state of Nebraska, and one way we can have a really great ripple effect is by getting teachers excited about incorporating agriculture into their classrooms.
So again, your goal really is to kind of teach future teachers about agriculture, and then they are able to teach their future students about agriculture.
Right. We do workshops in 7 colleges and universities across the state right now, where we take in our resources, which are print resources, online resources. We have supplies for experiments, and we show them just how easy it is to incorporate agriculture into core subject learning. That's something that is confused sometimes. People see ag in the classroom and they think, well, we'll give it to the ag teacher. But what we're showing is that everybody in Nebraska needs to understand that agriculture is so important to our state. So we incorporate all of our lessons into science, reading, math, and social studies. So things that the classroom is already focusing on, we give resources that aligns with those state education standards and incorporates agriculture, one of our most important industries in the state, into those lessons.
Okay, and I believe we do have some pictures of some of the work that the Nebraska Farm Bureau is doing in the classroom, right?
Right. So that's a picture of students. When they finish, they actually take home a folder of things, and these students are building their portfolios. So they're really excited to have access to high quality, free resources that they can incorporate right away. And then on the front of the envelope, a lot of the times they'll write the #1 thing that they learned or a surprising fact about Nebraska agriculture. We had a really fun letter come back from Lexi Worst. She ended up teaching first year this year at Loup County, and she said, you know, I never would have thought I'd be in an agricultural classroom. And so the workshop really helped me to understand the kids that I'm working around. And even though they know a lot more about agriculture than I do, the posters and resources that I've got from the foundation, they get excited to see the byproducts and different things. And she said it helps them understand just how meaningful the work that their families do is.
I bet.
Yeah, it does sound like you guys are doing some good work there. What's an example of how you would incorporate something about agriculture into a regular class subject?
Sure. So for example, in a science setting, you may have to do a life cycle unit. And we have life cycle lessons that say, instead of using a tropical flower or a butterfly to study the life cycle, let's look at the life cycle of a soybean. It's a perfect plant, it can self-pollinate, and then let's add some facts about Nebraska agriculture. Why are soybeans important in Nebraska? What are they used for? Things like that.
Very good, yeah.
Megahn, if people would like more information about what you're doing, where could they go?
Absolutely. nefbfoundation.com.
All right, good. That's a lot to remember there.
Thank you, yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks,
Yes,
Megahn.
thanks for having me.